questions.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Welcome, Chairman Atkins. Investor advocacy legal clinics assist predominantly elderly investors who've been wronged by their broker or their advisor, often involving their retirement savings. And those clinics also provide investor education and fraud awareness by meeting with investors in our local communities to advance financial literacy and ensure that the investors understand what their rights are. Unfortunately, today there are only 10 investor protection clinics across the country, and most of them are concentrated in the New York area. That's down from 24 clinics that were operating a decade ago. I understand this is because the funds that subsidize those clinics, for example, from FINRA and state regulators, have been exhausted. What can the SEC do to prevent or discourage the closure of additional clinics, and how are you promoting these and other resources to at-risk populations?
Well, thank you, Mr. Congressman. That's very interesting in that it's down the road of what I really want to achieve while I'm chairman. Back in the mid-'90s, I was a counselor to Arthur Levitt, who was chairman of the SEC, and so he had me set up what we call the Consumer Advisory Committee, Consumer Investor Advisory Committee, I believe it was called. And then Arthur went out on the road to do town halls around the country for senior citizens and elsewhere. So I intend to rejuvenate that effort. I didn't realize that data that you just talked about, but I do intend to focus on senior fraud, on military folks. When I was a commissioner, I went around the country as well to military bases and to universities and old folks' homes and things like that to talk to people about these issues. So I think Arthur Levitt had a great idea that he set up back then. It's kind of fallen away over the years, but I intend to rejuvenate that, and I'll look into these clinics that you've mentioned.
With reductions in staff, that's going to make it a little bit challenging for you. So I was wondering how you were going to navigate that challenges.
Well, I'll definitely look at that. And obviously, you mentioned FINRA and other industry groups. I know SIFMA, the Securities Industry and Financial Markets Association, also sponsors things for schools, the stock market game and things like that, to try to teach about investing and savings. So those are all issues that I think are very good. We have an investor advisory committee at the SEC, plus also an investor education committee headed by Lori Schock, whom I've known for decades. So I, look forward to working with them on that.
Thank you. I've watched with interest, Mr. Chairman, the evolving landscape of cryptocurrency. I understand that you're interested in loosening the restrictions on crypto and the exchanges through the rulemaking process. What do you see as SEC's role in regulating cryptocurrency, and what aspects of cryptocurrency do you think are the most important to address to cut down on the prevalence of fraud, and what are effectively useless and valueless coins?
Well, I share your concern about fraud in any market, but we have a lot of fraud in the traditional financial markets as well. And I think in many respects, on the digital asset side and the blockchain side, there's more transparency, frankly, than, for example, over cash and other sorts of things. So that's one important thing. Innovation is another that we need to foster. But the real rub right now is that there really are no rules that are tailored for this this part of the market, which has grown and burgeoned. And if we don't have firm rules, that invites fraud because investors can't tell the wheat from the chaff as things go. So what I think we have to have is firm rules that give people direction and lanes to stay in, and outlines our jurisdiction as well, and that then we can, take action against fraudsters and others who are trying to scam people. So I share that concern, and I want to address it.
Thank you. My time has expired.